I can see it being viewed as a ghost town because it was abandoned. I mean, we know why this was abandoned. Most ghost towns, if you're thinking about the stereotypical movie Hollywood ghost town, nobody knows why it was abandoned. You just come upon this town and nobody's there. We know why Long Beach West was abandoned.
Long Beach West, though often referred to as Pleasure Beach, contained 45 cottages and a small amusement park. It was once an active community, and families traveled to Pleasure Beach for their summer vacation. So what the heck happened?
1996, there's a fire, and that's the beginning of the end for Pleasure Beach and Long Beach West. They can't afford to rebuild the bridge. They still haven't. It still sits in Bridgeport Harbor, half open. It's a rotating bridge. They haven't been able to rebuild it. Citing safety because they couldn't get fire engines and ambulances out there if something did happen, they evicted the residents of Pleasure Beach.
Over the years, the vacant Pleasure Beach became a hot spot for vandalism and other criminal activities. In 2008, arsonists set fire to several cottages, prompting the city of Bridgeport to issue the order for the homes to be demolished. When you went to Pleasure Beach, what did you do?
Well, honestly, I thought of like ways I could interpret like art into what was already like an artist movement, I guess, occurring at the time.
As soon as word got out that the demolition was official, artists from around the tri-state area converged onto Pleasure Beach, where they transformed the ramshackled houses into beautiful works of art.
There was a ton of art there. There was a ton of people there to talk to, and so it wasn't like a lonely thing. It was weird because it's like a ghost town, but it didn't feel like it at the time because there's so many people there.
As soon as Peter heard of the demolition scheduled September 2010, he grabbed his paintbrushes and went to Pleasure Beach to join the rest of the artists.
It was interesting because I'm not sure if you were supposed to be doing that, but no one was stopping them.
1 year later, I traveled to the pavilion with him to see if his artwork survived.
I did cartoon art. I painted some murals around there. I've painted on the posts around there. I painted the skull on the cigarette, and someone came over to censor it, I guess. Put like nice little glasses, a bow tie, and a nice straw into a drink cup. I just felt liberating to, do art on a wall or on something that was going to be torn down, knowing that there's no permanent damage in the process.
I think it was a tremendously creative idea to use something that was there as an art medium. But I think that also pointed to the reasons they wanted to tear the cottages down, because again, you had people out there that people didn't know was out there, and if something did happen, if somebody did get in trouble, getting to them might have been difficult.
Ow!
So good to sit in.
Well, yeah, there's no, nails popping out? This is pure butt.
Right? This place is sick. I'm guessing it used to be a ladder up there. Okay, let's go up to the different house.
Look, all the bad words. Look at all the bad words. They say the F word.
Oh, that was already up here. But like, already, this was it's supposed to look like that. The art, man. What do you think?
Yeah, it's art. In September 2010, 14 years after the bridge caught fire, demolition crews tore down what was left of Long Beach West. However, the concrete pavilion and the remains of the amusement park rides in Pleasure Beach are still standing. The U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service has now opened a nature preserve on Long Beach West to help protect its fragile ecosystem.
And I think what people need to know is that there's a history there, and that there was a habitat there that was unique to the Northeast, unique to Connecticut, that man moved into, that man was then forced to move away from of its own doing, and that has now been restored to what nature wanted it to be.